right, a beautiful morning to you. A wet Wednesday it is. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, world. This is Voice of the People TV, but we call it VOP TV for short. And, well, I do hope that for those living in Lagos, Nigeria, I hope you are clearing your gutters to ensure that flood waters can flow freely. If not, you just might be experiencing flood because the rains are truly upon us. Oh well, welcome to VOP this morning. I'm Moses Humphrey, and my colleague will be joining us shortly. She will come in when we start the major talking points for this morning. Her name is Esther Nwachukwu. On the show today, we'll be looking at NNPC intercepting and destroying an 800,000 liter vessel laden with stolen crude oil. Plus, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, orders nationwide crackdown on sale and use of nitrous oxide, popularly known as laughing gas. Well, in the meantime, of course, we'll go into what the front pages are saying. Let's see what stories made it to the headlines this morning. I honestly hope that we have less of deaths in the country. You know, people dying here and there. I hope we have less of that in the papers today. Well, I have with me in the studio Abiodun Ojediji. Good morning to you.
Good morning this morning.
Good morning this morning. Well, Abiodun Ojediji is one of VOP TV's analysts. Now, let's get into what the front pages are saying. We do have some papers with us right now. Going straight to it, we have the Punch newspaper. We have The Nation as well. And we will try as much as we can to take all we have. We also have with us Daily Trust and The Guardian newspaper. Now, I'm going to start off with stories from the Punch newspaper. Now, from the Punch, we have this headline: Nigerian students face tough times in UK. Tuition soars by 60%. New forex rate threatens overseas students. Indebted scholars barred from classes. Parents beg FG for concession as tuition living cost climbed amid forex crisis. Well, apparently those that have gone abroad for studies are having a tough time right now because, hey, the forex rate is making it even more difficult to pay school fees and basically do anything. Oh well. On top of the nameplate of the paper, we have SEC investigates Otude calls FBN share acquisition. PDP governors demand credible polls in Bayelsa, Imo, Kogi. APC crisis deepens as Omishore labeled Lukman black sheep. Also, in the Punch newspaper, we have police kill sit-at-home enforcers. IPOB declares 14-day lockdown. Panel storms Otum's automobile workshop, impounds vehicles. FMDQ exchange launches derivatives market. All right, so these are the headlines we have from the cover page of the Punch newspaper.
Well, it's very simple. The only thing I think we need to do now is to look for a way forward. There are many problems we are still dragging ourselves back to. If you check one of the headlines this morning, one Senate now they wanted to probe some money spent on subsidy, on this, on that. I don't think that is way forward.
But that's not from the Punch newspaper, right?
Of course, it's not from the Punch. I'm just coming back from that.
Okay.
The only thing we do, there are some things. If you check the Daily this morning, the only thing many people are seeing and they were talking about is the latest crude oil theft. And the something that broke my heart. Why would you destroy it? It belongs to. It's simple. Once you see where it's going to.
Well, the thing is,
only thing
we
you
haven't
need to
been told.
You need to bring it back so that it will be useful to Nigerians.
No, the thing is, we weren't told if the crude oil was taken, was lifted off the ship. I would think common sense would mean you take the crude oil off the ship and then destroy. Now, the destruction part is
The
from.
ship and everything got destroyed. By what? How?
You mean the ship and the oil inside
Yes,
of
you
it?
can see it is in the front page there. The only thing there is, I think the people that were behind, the brain behind this thing,
those.
they don't
Anyway,
want. They don't want to be traced.
Let's look at this one now. Nigerian students facing tough times in the UK. Let's look at that story.
You know how much UK government are making on Nigerian students?
A lot of money.
Billions on
Why
yearly
so?
basis.
Why so? Because our educational system is faulty.
No, our educational system, I would say, it's not faulty.
Okay.
Because any Nigerian student leaving Nigeria, go abroad to further, they always come top of their classes.
Okay.
Which means they have good educational background.
Okay.
That is the truth.
So
the problem is there is no enough preparation for students in Nigeria. They don't really give us that platform to make use.
You think that's why a lot more people are running
That
to
is
be abroad
it.
to
That
study?
is it. We have a lot in this
Now,
brain.
this is away from the Jagba.
Wait, no. Yes.
We're keeping it. We are focusing on the educational part.
Yes. The problem is Nigerians, we are very good in what we do. The only thing is there is no amenities we need. Practically nothing is working. The only thing they give to us is the theory aspect. In fact, the theory aspect, if you go to an extent, they won't even give you the proper material needed. So for Nigerian students to go out there and make it out there is because they have access to what they needed to excel. But in this country, educational system, they were spending millions of naira, millions of dollars, yet it's not forthcoming.
All right. Now, we also from the Punch, this headline is of major concern. Police kill sit-at-home enforcers, and IPOB declares 14-day lockdown. Now, this is government within a government declaring 14-day lockdown. Isn't that brazen? Isn't that bold?
Let me tell you the truth. I know many people will not like this, but it is the truth. When Yoruba have issue with federal government, they have Obasanjo locked up. The only thing they do, they go out there. They use diplomatic. You understand? They prostrate.
Diplomacy.
They beg. When it comes to Hausa people, they did the same thing. Niger Delta, when they arrested Dokubo then, Asari Dokubo, the people come out, the headers. You understand? They dialogue, they appeal, they beg. During Obasanjo, one Hausa guy was arrested. Emirs, they need to come out.
But Igbo elders
beg.
have.
But
Igbo elders have. They have gone to plead.
Hold on.
They did that with.
But you can't be biting yourself. You can't be biting yourself.
They went to beg.
Which means they have not done enough. They need to keep doing it.
Keep begging, but they are still asking for his release.
But what IPOB are doing now?
IPOB is doing something completely different.
Wait, what they were doing now is just like somebody harming. They were injuring themselves. The injury they are passing out. It's not to government. It is to themselves.
Now, the Igbo elders themselves have said they are not in support of what IPOB is doing.
But there are ways. The Igbo elders, they can call these guys to order. They
have been doing so.
Then they should continue doing that.
Okay.
You understand? You cannot beg somebody because that person is not yielding to your pleading and you let it go. No, you are the one that knows what you wanted. I will appeal to Ohanezendigbo to continue appealing to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to let him see reason that Southeast is not a place you can cut off. They have a lot to offer.
But they have been pleading. They have been
They
pleading.
don't.
They did it with Buhari. They did it
They need to
quite a
continue.
lot.
I understand.
They did it. They did it. You know,
I
repeatedly.
understand, but they can't stop because what they
even
needed,
IPO, wow.
what they needed has not been given to them.
All right.
You
Well,
understand?
they will continue indeed.
For peace to reign, IPOB cannot continue to harm their own people and think they are harming the government. No, it's not done.
Well, IPOB
and we appeal to them. They should just calm down.
Faction, the faction that is being led by Simon Ekpa, those are the ones, you know, doing the evil that we see in the East. But oh well.
It's not helping Southeast.
Of course it's not. Of course it's not. We totally agree on that.
They were just arming innocent people. Arming them will not help anything. That doesn't give them audacity to continue doing it because people are talking. They are asking them to calm down, shed your sword, but you can't force government to bow to your demand. That is what they should know. That is the number one thing. The second thing is, if you force government to bow, if government take the bow, believe me, more dangerous people will rise.
All right then.
For that reason, government will never bow. So I will appeal to IPOB. I will appeal to Samepa's people that he has already been motivating them. They were not helping anything. They were killing Southeast economy. They were killing Southeast indigenous. The people that will be of benefit to the nation tomorrow, the people that will be of benefit to the Southeast tomorrow, they are killing them. You are killing their business. You are not adding value. You are making you are devaluing the Southeast generally.
Of course.
So you don't need to do that.
We totally agree.
Allow the elders to continue appealing to government.
Okay.
It's simple.
All right then. But you did say something. You said something. You said government will not bow to such.
No.
But we know that government right now is there are talks about government wanting to negotiate, which some people will see as bowing to bandits and the rest of them. Negotiating with them is bowing to their demands, isn't it?
No. It's not bowing to their demand.
Okay, then what? Exactly.
It's about being reasoning together. You want to reason together, to be on a clean sheet and to be on the same side. It's simple. Before you can rebel against anybody or against any government, it means you need something. And you know the government,
these unscrupulous elements, which I mean I will call them that, who are perpetrating evil in the Southeast, they also want something.
They want something.
Yes.
The only thing there is what they needed is a personal. That is
anyway, let's move away from this topic. Let's go into the Nation newspaper. If we dwell on that, we'll just continue.
Of course.
It will be a 1 hour show. From the Nation newspaper now, we have these headlines. The banner headline is Adamu's incapacitation talk sparks row over Akeredolu. Adamu's incapacitation talk sparks row over Akeredolu. Ondo State PDP raises dust. Deputy Governor, I spoke with him on Sunday. And on top of the nameplate, border reopening plan in progress, says Customs CG. No minister's list yet, says APC. What's in circulation? Fake. Mustafa Bintubi is Jay's Bank board chairman. How Wike helped Tinubu to win Rivers by Okocha. And then we have this one here. VAT likely to go up. Naira sells at 788 to a dollar. That's 788 Naira to a dollar in official parallel markets. All right. And we also have intercepted vessel destroyed in Delta with 150,000 MTs of crude worth $86.8 million. All right. And we also have here Senate to investigate 9.3 trillion naira spent on petrol subsidy in 30 months. NNPCL spent 400 billion naira monthly. Oil giant soon to go public. All right. As you know, this headline will just make you pause. and think like, what? Okay. We also do have here, underneath, we have Senate sets up 7 ad hoc committees. Tinubu sad over Plateau, Benue killings. All right. Well, we need the president to do more than just being sad over the killings in Plateau State. We need him to do a whole lot more than just being sad. We need, we need deployment of men. We need peace in that area. The killings are
It's too much.
way
It's
too much.
Getting out of hand.
Way too much.
Getting
All
out
right, so let's take your response to some of these headlines shared.
Let's go to our politicians.
All right then.
For PDP in Ondo State to come out, be talking about Akeredolu's earth. See, let me tell you, all these are politicians. They don't like to leave that office. They behave as if that their life depends.
Are you saying Akeredolu should leave office?
It's very simple. Forget about the affairs.
But he's recuperating.
He needs to concentrate on his earth and forget about state affairs. It's simple. Government is a continuous thing. But your health, once you have an issue with your health, forget it. Or because you still want to remain relevant, you are joking, toy with your health. They were rushing your treatment so that you can come up, you can go back to office, continue working. With you, without you, the state affairs continues. Someone will step up. I will advise our politicians to take this orientation of it is me, only me, no one else. No, they should take it away. I will appeal to Governor Akeredolu, please, face your head. Do the needful. Forget about state affairs. If God permits you to come back, so be it. And if staying away from office will make your health, we make you have a stable and healthy health, please, just do that. And then stay in peace. It's simple. It's simple. But they don't want to. They just want to remain relevant. Forget, there is no permanent champion. We only have current champion. Take care of yourself.
All right then.
Son, it's very, very important. Stay alive for yourself and for your family.
All right, that's the plea coming from Abiodun Ojediji. All right, so let's go to the Guardian newspaper now. Banner headline: Akpabio, 13 senators to earn over 5.6 billion naira. Ex-governor's pension benefits. And we also do have hotel staff to die by hanging for killing manager. UK returnee. FMDQ introduces exchange-traded derivatives market. Tinubu breaks silence, orders arrest of Plateau, Benue killings masterminds. If they're ordering arrest, that means they know.
They know.
Okay, sounds good. Separating empowerment projects from First Lady's vanities. All right. Reps tackle banks over illegal deductions, indiscriminate charges. Coalition seeks Rimingado's sack. Revisit of 2006 report on Kwankwaso. All right, so these are the headlines from the Guardian newspaper. How do you respond?
There is a question I will love to ask you.
Okay.
In our constitution, is there any space for office of the First Lady? No, I just want to know.
According to the constitution, no.
Yes.
But we have.
No. We are not talking outside constitution.
There's not office of the daughter of daughter of the president.
So this is uncalled for. Office of the First Lady. Now they were talking about remove some power from the office that is not existing. I don't know what we are really doing in this country. Office of the First Lady. Office. This country, we are just, I don't know.
How about this one? Akpabio, 13 senators to earn over 5.6 billion.
Are you surprised?
Pensions and
No,
benefits.
are you surprised? I'm
and all
not
of that.
surprised because we still have all these our pensioners out there queuing, die on a queuing. Many of them, they will collapse. Many of them, they are in the hospital. They need money to take care of themselves. Did these people really need pension? Of all money, of all good treatment they've earned, being a senator, being a governor, did they really need pension? What is the pension for? For what services?
Shouldn't Nigerians put pressure on the National Assembly to?
They should just stop all this. They don't deserve pension. How many years did they serve Nigeria? Did they serve their state, or the state served them for that particular 4 or 8 years they spent? Check their salary. Check the security fold. Check everything being spent within 4 years, within 8 years. Yet they are still talking about pension. Pension on what? On what ground?
Well, that's exactly why they all struggle and fight to get into office.
They don't need all days. In fact, they should make our legislative, it's simple. You should go there any day you have in city. It shouldn't be a full-time job.
Part-time thing.
No, it shouldn't be a full-time job. If you ask many people now, what is your father do for a living? My father is a politician. Is he a profession? I don't understand. I want to become a politician. You will see our people come up being saying it. It's politics. It's plain politics. It's being an active politician means you have a career. It's not a career. So why giving them? They don't need all this pension.
All right, let's touch on the Daily Trust before we wrap up today's newspaper review. From Daily Trust, we have banner headline: OPEC false calls against funding of fossil fuels in Africa. We need it to drive industrialization. African petroleum producers. NNPCL denies blocking oil and gas sector deals. Allays IOC's divestment fears. Now we have EcoBank versus Otudeco. Why we have not acted. CBN. Reps ask NUC to halt fees hike in varsities. FMDQ exchange traded derivatives market goes live. And then we have insecurity. Rise up to occasion. PDP governors tell Tinubu. Tinubu orders manhunt for Plateau Benue killers. Okay, manhunt. Man killed for stealing bread in Bayelsa. Union petitions FG over NSITF illegal recruitment unremitted deductions. All right. Let's quickly chime. Let's take your thoughts quickly on any of these headlines.
You remember earlier we talked about Nigerian students going abroad. Now, with this, if I say hardship, many people can think.
But there's an increase in price in everything actually. So you think government should substitute education?
They don't need to. They don't
Further.
need to do all this. It's simple. Education should be free in this country. Yes.
When we have private...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right then.
Look at all these senators, all these elder statements. Look at all of them. 97% all of them, they attend free. They go to school for free in this country.
All right.
So what stopped them from implement the benefit they had?
In those, well, anyway.
It's simple.
Okay then. A big thank you to you, Abiodun Ojedeji, VOP analyst, for coming on the program. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at NNPCL to destroy, or the NNPCL and the destruction of intercepted 800,000 liter vessel with stolen crude oil. Details of this and more when we come back.